And we're back. Flavio's now at 681,000. At the rate he's going, he can probably get to over 1,000,000 points, but we'll have to wait and see. His next current goal is 700,000.
Running?
Oh, that was so close. He almost got Jude there.
Stupid crabs. I swear you get to do the same thing to me every time. Die, crabs. Good. 69.
And he just beat wave number 50.
That was the magic number right there, 69. See it?
69,000 or 690,000.
I'd say 69.
60. It was summer of 69. Dee 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 dee
Must be a
dee
song,
dee
huh?
dee dee.
I don't think I know
Summer
the
of
song.
69. Yeah, it's by Bryan Adams. I got to see him live in concert earlier this year.
Yep.
And then next weekend I'm going to see Foreigner at the Sorrento Casino and Resort in Mount Pleasant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm gonna sleep in.
And he just rolled over 700,000.
What? Screw you,
Oh!
crabs. Again, every single death I've had was with a crab. What's with that?
Man, you just got screwed on that one. I don't think the crabs like you.
No, they don't.
One, they don't like you, and two, I don't think they want you getting over
They're racist.
over the 6 digit.
They are racist against people that play Mexicans that play plumbers.
Yeah, although you're technically Mexican.
Mexican playing Italian plumber. How does that work?
I don't know, Flav. I don't know.
Oh well. Yep. Anyway, dead.
I mean, Flavio has only ever owned a PS3 and some handheld consoles, and yet, for some reason, this is the first time he's ever played Atari, and he's been smoking at this game.
Actually, I have played the Atari before. I used to own one.
You used to own one?
Yeah, but it was like the late model, one with these large cartridges, like long. Thin.
Oh, I'm guessing was it the Lynx or the Jaguar?
I don't remember.
Because the Lynx and the Jaguar were like the last two consoles that Atari made before they went extinct.
Or that, or maybe it was the Nintendo.
Oh!
Maybe it was the Nintendo Entertainment System. I forget.
Oh, it was probably an NES, because the NESs were always a lot more popular than the newer Ataris. The Nintendo is actually kind of what killed the Atari, because Mario came out before the Nintendo did, because Mario was obviously Jumpman, as many of you know, and so Nintendo got popularity with that and Duck Hunt, and so they made Mario Brothers as a game cartridge for the Atari because they didn't have enough money to make their own console. And so they made their own console, and then they took Mario back from the Atari, which Atari made it really, really popular. And then Atari got wiped off the face of the earth by Nintendo.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Because after Atari lost out business and their graphics sucked, and they never did a whole lot. And so the only thing Atari does nowadays is make games. They don't have their own console anymore.
Unfortunately.
Which is kind of sad because their consoles were actually pretty high quality. They were notorious for not breaking down.
Yep.
And even today, people have more problems with their Nintendos than their old Ataris. Because most of the original Nintendos or Super Nintendos had problems with the 78-pin collector card thingies that you plug the games into. A lot of people have had to replace them. But this thing's never broken down, and my 360's been replaced 3 times.
Haha. Yeah, I've had one of those, then I had like the Super Nintendo, then the Sony PlayStation, then I had a desktop computer, then I had a Nintendo 64, then a Game Boy. I think I may have had a Game Boy Color.
Oh!
Never mind, I had a Game Boy. Then I had a Game Boy Advance. Never had a color. Then I had a Game Boy Advance SP.
And he's at 757,000, so he's officially over 7 times the high score that I had my other friend set.
And another life just came to me.
There was a point where he was only down to like 1 life, a couple times actually, and now he's back in the game.
With 5. Come here, Mr. Krabs. Come back here. Stupid crabs.
You know they make an ointment for that, Flav.
Hmm?
You know they make an ointment for the crabs.
Yep.
They also make t-shirts.
I
Oh,
got owned by Ice Block, who I'm gonna own.
that is sad. You've never gotten owned by one of those things before.
Yep. So far they were all crabs, but now there's one Iceman. How stupid is that?
I mean, those ice guys are so freaking easy.
Yep.
The crabs are the hardest ones.
Uh-huh.
The only thing that really sucks about the ice guys is if you don't take care of them, they make the floor slippery and it just makes the game a little harder.
They turn it purple,
Yeah.
just like my school colors.
Purple.
Purple Nurple.
I'm sure Flavio has given his fair share of those in wrestling.
A purple Nurple? I've
Yeah.
given a few people those. I've given them a ball and chain too. You know what that is?
Yeah, explicitly tell us, Flavio.
It's when you, like when you grip the arm, the opponent's arm right between his crotch and you lift them high in the air.
Oh, yeah.
It's a pain move, that's for sure. And I just got another life.
And he's at 781, gonna be rolling over 800 grand soon.
Oh my gosh. Stupid crabs.
Well, from what I hear, on Donkey Kong, like 800 grand is a really dang good score. I don't know how the scoring system compares to Mario, but the previous high score for Donkey Kong was in the 800,000 range, set by some guy. Can't remember what his name was. But I'm not sure what the high score for this version of Mario Brothers is. And I don't think there's a high score for this particular game setting.
Yeah. And I was nervous at first coming in, thinking I was going to be bad. But now I'm just doing decent. I consider this a decent game play.
But yeah, this will be going on the YouTube, and I'll probably give Flavio a copy and have him put it on his too, along with his wrestling videos and his other RuneScape stuff.
Yeah, something like that.
And he's now over 800,000.
No, more crabs.
Now they're just becoming a pain. Well, let's wait and see. Come back a little later. Hopefully he'll get to 900,000. I'd like to see him break the 7 digits, because that would be a pretty darn good score.